I'm Dr. Tuepenz.
I'm Gaplord.
And we are
the Juice Crew Villans.
I never say the hoe. I got that Tony Satchery oregano. Fuck is a money problem. Speaking on flavor, bitches call me Baskin Robbins. Barbecue with the sauce. I got a fucking season cabinet in my house. You might call that your closet. Man, I'm dripping, plumbers can't fix my water faucet. You should proceed with caution. Hit you with the bat, man, if you think of robbing. Nigga, I'm dental flossing. Only picking up the phone when the money calling. If it ain't money calling, you can't even speak to me. Chat with my assistant. Cause money talks and the bullshit walks. And y'all niggas go the distance. I sit back reminiscing about the times when I was broke, now that's non-existent. Y'all niggas inconsistent. I got prison boys, gifted and I'm persistent. Bank account never insufficient. Married to the money, hoe can't get no commitment. Bitch, I'm ballin', check my statistics. Can't associate with.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about, should Africans be taking responsibility for their actions in slavery? What do you think, Dr. Tuepenz?
That's a very interesting question. I'm glad you asked. I would have to say no. No way, Jose, primarily just because they're not their ancestors. But if we were being technical, we could say, yeah, because Africans did have a piece in the slave trade. They should be held accountable. And if you trace back their lineage, then they should be on that bill for their reparations. So you can draw it from white people and Africans too. That's two sources of income. Add them to the list. And then I guess most importantly, you know, like Kanye said about the slaves, you know, the slaves got to take accountability for being scared and not having faith and stuff like that. That's what got them there in the first place. They talk about that in the Bible, the people that fell from grace. And that's kind of what the slaves was. Yeah! If you ask me, I would say slavery happened for a real reason, for black people to wake up.
Well, what do you say about that? All the other ethnicities and countries that practice slavery, because during that time, many countries and places practiced slavery. So it wasn't just amongst black people.
I mean, I don't know anything about those other countries. I just know about black people. I don't know anything else about that, so I can't really speak on it, you know. But I mean, they handling it okay, you know what I'm saying? They seem to be able to come up out the ashes and make something for themselves. You know, I think a lot of people just use slavery as, you know, something, you know, to be mad about, you know, something to manipulate people, because it's not here anymore. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? In the way it was happening back then. A lot of y'all just mental slaves.
Okay, so you don't think Africans you don't think they should take a responsibility for their actions?
Unless they're doing it now, I guess. But I mean, you know, that's always the topic. I don't even know about that either.
Interesting that you say that, because the last country to abolish slavery in Africa is called Mauritania. Is Mauritania. They abolished slavery in 1981.
Damn.
And that's when they did it on paper.
When you do it on paper, they didn't in real life.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
That was 1981. So, you know, the fact that they did it, and it's black people too. It's not like, no, it's black people. It's an Islamic country, but it's the fact that they abolished it in 1981, and you don't hear about like
reparations or anything for that. Nobody asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it just make you wonder.
And I say that as being a black American from the most privileged. Like I said before, and time again, I think black people in America are the most privileged black people in the world.
Yeah, any place where you can get free lunch, you privileged.
So yeah, it's an African country that was the last place to abolish slavery on paper in 1980.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think they should be held accountable?
Slavery became a crime in 2007.
Damn, I didn't know that. Did y'all know that?
Of course not.
So what is it? So should they be held accountable then? It's a crime.
I think it should.
It sounds like it's a crime.
I think that we should stop
crime.
be saying not just be held, like accountability should be taken.
Okay, well this is what we gotta talk about then. So if slavery was a crime in 2007, we gotta look at the statute of limitations.
That's in that one country though.
Oh,
but and it's practiced in other countries too that practice slavery illegally still to this day.
But what's the statute of limitations? Because we gotta go right back to when they started selling slaves and stuff.
I mean, that's been since the beginning. That's been for a long time.
That's what people gotta figure out, when slavery really even started.
Well, yeah, that's been so. This is the whole thing. So it's like it's been practiced amongst many nations
for so many years. It's like
yeah,
when did this shit start before we can start collecting reparations? Just
but
like black people in America or
the most privileged people in the world, the most privileged black people in the world complain about it the most, but it was ended in the most least privileged country of black people.
I just think people don't want to see the beauty
in
of
1981.
That's what I'm saying. You got to see the beauty of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Now, we were still slaves. We were still slaves. We were slaves to drugs and shit, slaves to politics.
Are you slaves to...
entertainment. I'm
talking about physical slaves, though.
But, I'm just saying. I guess I'm getting too deep. Let's go back to the regular surface. So, yeah, it ain't like that. 1981, niggas was running around with jerry curls, doing drive-bys with Uzis and Mac 10s. You know what I'm saying? When nobody out here getting beat. Yeah, when nobody get beat. Nah, before boys, that old school New York.
Some get
shot in a dark alley. Can't nobody call the police. Rotary phones and shit. It's a different time. You know what I'm saying? It was rough, but man, it wasn't getting beat with a whip to go to work every day rough. Kids, and men, women, and children. Everybody in the house getting their ass up and they going to get slaved out. Everybody.
Yeah, and I think cracking. That even the fact that also although it was white Europeans and Arabic people who enslaved and sold to other countries, we also have to, although they also stole people from Africa and did those things, it was also Africans who sold black people to these people.
And don't forget about the tribe
and
of the homies.
Yeah, and it's like we don't I feel like it's not any accountability taken. And it's like, we did this. And then I feel like a lot of Africans also look down on black people, like black Americans. It's like we're less than. I know not all, but many.
I understand. Niggas don't be shit.
Yeah, it's a different perspective. I understand that perspective.
Coming from over there to come over here, I be looking at people different too.
What?
I'm not going to lie. I understand. So we understand why y'all, we understand why y'all look at us. Everybody else don't, but, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Yeah, but I love everybody, so,
It's still a fact.
What was, on the movie, Kata. A Kata and Pika. The movie, Wesley Snipes, Sugar Hill.
Oh, that's on,
Yeah, Sugar Hill. Yeah.
See if we can work this out.
Well, don't take this personally, Romelo. It's one's work. You do your thing, I do my thing. It's one's work. We can't work with Akata.
Akata. What is this Akata shit? Like American? Oh, shit. Cotton picker.
That's how they look at us, you know what I'm saying? And that's just like an old school mentality, just like most old school black people tell you to go vote Democrat every year. Every time it's time to elect. Don't ask you about the fact.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but vote as you please, but please have some information to like logically back up why you do it. Just don't do it based off how you feel with no logic behind it. Yeah, because your mom told you, your grandma told you.
Don't be like that.
Or Cardi B told you.
Yeah. Damn so. But do you though?
Yeah, do your thing.
But yeah, I think. So what you think? You think Africans should be held accountable?
No, I think some accountability should be taken on all ends. I think if you played a part in it, you should take accountability. Any part you play in it, you should take accountability for your role.
It ain't got.
And that's just what it is, and it's not like it's not saying that you're still this way or anything, but that's truly what happened. And it's like, why are we ignoring the fact that this happened and pretending like it didn't? It's like, why are they off the hook for doing these actions.
I mean, I still don't think
but they're not giving other people. They're not letting anybody else off the hook.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, do hold them accountable, but at the same time,
and I feel like they should be held at a higher standard if they look like you.
Yeah, I mean, but who, what does that look like though? How do we hold them accountable?
Just admitting like stop pretending like you didn't have any part. So when black people like, oh, white people enslaved us, blah 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 blah, like we did too. Mm-hmm. Not only did we enslave you, but we also sold you as slaves.
Took you out your house.
Yeah, it's like just being honest. It's not even that's taking accountability, just being honest about it. Not just not speaking up and saying anything and speaking out like it never happened. Speaking out like, oh yeah, these white people did do this, but you're not playing your part because it's black people, it's Africans involved also in black movements and everything. So it's not that they was necessarily directly involved with it, but people in the past was.
They're like accessory.
Yeah.
Slavery.
Yeah, it's not like nobody now was involved in none of the stuff that happened back then. But it's like, why? So why is it even a problem to admitting you didn't do it? Somebody else did it.
I guess I was looking on it from a perspective of reparations. Okay, every time you talk about slavery, they always put the reparations in there. And I don't think that Africa should have. I don't think nobody should pay for slavery, really. And I don't care.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because the money you give people, I mean, if they're not changed on the inside, then it will do them no good. If you're not changed on the inside as a person, you can have all the money in the world, and it would just destroy you. It would turn you to an even worse person, and you probably end up killing yourself or killing somebody else and going to jail for the rest of your life, and you just had a whole bunch of money.
It don't look like the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
With the when he brought the cigarette truck.
Exactly what it's exactly what it would be like, and y'all know it. So, girls walk around with eyelashes all the way out here and shit. Weave down to their motherfucking ankles and shit. Looking crazy. Y'all don't need no reparations. Y'all need Jesus. Black people don't need reparations. You niggas need Jesus or something to make you not be such a angry and, scary ass person because y'all think y'all angry, but y'all really just scary. That's a tangent. I'm going to stop there. I want to say that.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think that people are selling black people short and like telling us that we can't do these things. And it's like we have all the same potential to do anything that a white person can do or whatever race. And it's like we're not oppressed. Like we can really become anything we want to be. It's like we gotta change our mentality though. We gotta stop selling ourselves short.
And that's why I say what slavery does to us. When we get so pent up in the slave, at this point, black people shouldn't be asking nobody for nothing.
At this point in the game, shouldn't. It's kind of like discrediting what our ancestors did before us. Yeah, you're right. It's like the amazing Booker T. Washington who says, "What character is power?" So it's like discrediting things that these people did and what they actually went through. And it's like what we claim to go through now is not even comparable. It's not even closely similar or comparable to what people in that time went through. And it seems like we have a more difficult problem, time handling these issues.
Because of TV. TV, it make you think you're a poor black youth in the inner cities. Hell, that's why white parents didn't like rap music in the early 90s and stuff because it was getting to their kids.
Now you remember that?
Nigga,
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. I
like
can't forget
Tupac was like
the devil.
Boy, now everybody rap way worse than Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac is like edited music. Tupac is edited music now,
but
compared to what they.
And when you go to all the shows, though, who there?
White kids. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black people do not support black music with their dollars.
That is true. Unfortunately,
we supported, in here. Yeah,
every rap concert I go to is
rappers. They gotta eat off their shows because you can't buy it out the store no more. You gotta get a deal through Spotify, get your streams up. So you're not selling records. You gotta make your money off the shows, which is that's kind of been the way it's always been. Everybody made money on the road. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like. Which is white kids that got rich parents.
We swerved on the road a little bit.
We did.
But
that was a good segue.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, in summary, what do you say about Should Africans take accountability in the role they played in slavery?
No, they shouldn't. But I do agree it should be taught in history books. I believe that it should be something that's talked about. When you talk about slavery, I think you should start with this part right here: how slaves got into captivity in the first place. I don't even call them slaves; I call them captives. But they was captured by Africans, black on black crime, and then turned to slaves. If y'all haven't looked at it, find the Shaka Zulu series. You need to watch it. It's very important. There's a lot of game in that shit.
And I think that, yes, if you want white people to be accountable and any other race to be accountable, because there was other races like Native Americans who owned slaves. There were white people and there were black people who owned slaves. And if you want one ethnicity to take accountability for it, we should want all ethnicities to take accountability for it.
Equality.
Yeah, I just think it should be fairly distributed across so that we can have it within context. Just so it can be within context. But don't forget none of them. So, know this happened, but know the other ones happened too.
And I think the beauty of that is it'll help you release yourself from the pain of slavery that's causing some of y'all people. Some of y'all still in that mode where y'all think y'all there. Y'all think y'all Brother Future. But y'all not Brother Future.
Who Brother Future?
Brother Future is a movie about a nigga from Detroit. They bumped his head on the curb while running from the police being ignorant, and he went to sleep and woke up as a slave.
You said it's like everybody should know who Brother Future is.
Well, they will.
Who the fuck is
All right, Crunch, low. Your money is paper and paper is wood, but in your pockets it's doing no good. What is this?
You go on the market, boy. Get you a new owner. How far to Charleston? 4 or 5 miles.
Okay, yeah.
But Brother Future's a good movie.
So y'all let us know what y'all think. Should Africans take accountability for the role they played in slavery?
Oh, and don't forget, like, subscribe, share it, let your peoples know. Go to work, let your peoples know. And if you know somebody that doesn't know, then let them know.
You feel me?
Bitch.
Excuse me, what you want to do? You want to,
We gotta wait. Y'all want to talk? Y'all gotta go outside. Look, we are live on the set now. We're live on the set. Yeah, y'all want to talk to y'all outside. Glad I thought that was funny. We're gonna knock this out. One take, Drew.
I'm glad niggas wasn't emotional, getting all up in their feelings, crying all on the ceiling.
Hold on, I forgot the hook again.
Niggas side of me.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I didn't miss
side
it.
of me.
Cause I got hate and anger inside of me. There we go.
Riding around with the heat on inside of me.
Okay.
Cause I got hate and anger inside of me.
One more time.
Riding around with the heat on inside of me. Cause I got hate and anger inside of me.
One more time. Riding around with the heat on inside of me.
Because I got hate and anger inside of me. Okay.
Man, hold up. It's that boy Drew. Came through this bitch, niggas thought I had blue. Cause I came through when a nigga had chew. That's a fucking sneeze. Bitch, nigga, please. Shoot a nigga in the face, bring him to his knees. It's that boy Drew, got 25 G's. I don't give a damn, got 25 keys, and I'm about to take the motherfuckers back overseas. I'm the plug. Fuck what you heard. I'm kind of intelligent, cuz. You can say I'm a nerd. I know a bunch of words. I get on the block, I get the cocaine, and I swerve. I hit in the dip in the swerves. Shoot your ass on the curve. Cause I'm angry. Cause my dad was gone. And my mama was acting crazy inside my home. Tripping, talking about you only got 5 minutes up on the phone. Leaving us home alone. We was just like 2. Now I'm riding around with the crew. And guess what? We got 2 Mac 10s. Me and my friends.
On my waist.
55 shots coming out of a motherfucking black Benz.
Riding around the heat Cause I hate anger inside of me.
Riding around with the heat on the side of me.
Oh shit.
Cause I got hate
anger inside of me. This nigga look mad. He went to a bad childhood.
Nigga
raised up in the Wildwood. I'm pulling up. Long nose. Scotty pimpin'. I said it twice. I said it 3 times. Nigga say, I'm pulling up a swerving.
Swerving.
Pulling up with Cam's blam blam.
Fuck it.
Cam.
See what I'm saying?
Damn.
Damn.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Pulling up.
Kill him some more.
Bentley trucks.
B came back around so I can smack that shit. Back around, it's that boy you brown, about to act a clown. I done came down, mean mug frown. I'm about to do my fucking thing when I swing. Diamonds on my fucking chain, gang signs, cause I fucking bang. Fucking where you hang, let the bullets fly. Bitch, niggas die, mamas cry. I don't give a fuck, get the baby in the bed, lullaby. Put that motherfucker straight to sleep. It's that nigga Drew riding down your street with the heat. And I'ma shoot your mama house, nigga. Shooting at your spouse, I'm shooting men, women, children. Give a fuck how you feeling. I pull up to the church building and let them bullets spray in the middle of the service while everybody prays.
The niggas will. I see this. Oh shit! Why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing stuff like that? Oh my god!
Oh man, that
bar
shit
is
funny.
crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Yeah, I know y'all feeling that shit.
Oh man, I can't stop laughing. So I can't have a laughing gas.
Like that one movie.
Yeah, feel me, man.
What's that movie? With the nigga, with the plant.
These niggas stunt for the gram. Mugging while they taking selfies. Pointing they gun at the cam. All them little Ronald McDonald's. Got the max, but they some clowns. On 3, my nigga get gangster. While I push this red button down.